Hello everyone, welcome to Akira's Academy of Accounting and Finance, and the topic today that we are going to discuss is about ledger. Now before I start with the topic, let me start with a small example. Let's say you have different varied subjects, right? In a particular field, you have like in accounts, you have accounts, you have statistics, okay, you have management, you have cost, you have tax. These all are varied subjects in your uh, syllabus. Okay. Now, every week, every day, let's say every day, different teachers are giving you every day certain notes. Okay. Somebody will give you notes related to accounts, stats, costing, and you are getting a copies of the same. Okay, and now you are arranging those copies in a chronological order. Okay, today I got these, you kept it in your bookshelf. Again, you got certain copies of statistics on that, like you got copies of accounts on that, you keep the copies of statistics, then management, then cost. All these copies you are arranging it in a particular order. Okay, fine. Now let's say that like after a month your accounting teacher said, okay, we are going to have a test tomorrow, whatever subject, whatever topic we have covered, we are going to have a test of that particular topic tomorrow. Now you are in a stressful situation. Okay, you have the copies of all these subjects piled up, though in a chronological order properly, you have piled it up in your bookshelf, and tomorrow you have to give a test. Now you are like, you have to take out each and every copy, you have to keep it properly, you have to study it. It becomes such a cumbersome activity. What will be the best thing? Today, if you are getting a copy of accounts, you took the copy of accounts as well as you got a copy of statistics, you took that copy, you took a binder, you arrange them like this particular file belongs to accounting notes, this particular file belongs to statistics notes, this particular file belongs to costing. Like that, if you arrange your copies, and if at all there is a surprise test tomorrow or any such day, you just have to take those copies and go through it. Okay, that is what is ledger. Okay, journal, you studied. What we do in journal, any transaction occur, you record that transaction in your book. On that particular date only you are recording all those transactions, and all the transactions are recorded in a chronological order. But let's say if I am purchasing goods from somebody, from my supplier, every day I am purchasing. Now comes a point wherein I have to pay to my supplier. I can't go each and every journal entry. What I will do, I will separately prepare his account, and in that account I will write it down that these many quantities of this much amount I have purchased from him, this much I have returned to him. So everything is being recorded. That recording is called, from journal to the ledger, is called posting. That is why it is called as the principal book of accounting. Okay, wherein we analyze the transaction that has occurred from the journal, and then we post it into that particular account. Now the organizations prepares what, there is a separate sheets, separate binders. Every account is on a different page, and that particular page they will get to know the detailed summary of that particular account. Even in big organization, what does big organization do? The big organization even keep a code for that particular account. Okay, whatever the code is, they give a code to that particular account, so that it becomes easy for them. Okay, this particular account will belong to this particular code. Okay, so that is called ledger posting, right? This is how the format of ledger will look like. Here I will prepare an account. I am supposed to write the name of that particular account, and whatever entries related to that account is debited, I will write it on the left side. This is a demarcation. Okay, this is a demarcation. This particular portion belongs to the debit side. this particular portion belongs to the credit side. This is the left hand side. This is the right hand side of the account. This is how we are going to prepare the accounts. This here I will write debit. Here we will write credit. Okay. Here we will write the date on which that particular transaction has occurred, which we have already recorded in the journal. Okay, that particular date we will mention over here. Here we will write, let's say I supplied certain goods to my customers. Okay, now I have supplied the goods, let's say Mr. Ram. Okay, now Mr. Ram, he has not given me cash. So what will be my journal entry? Mr. Ram account debit to sales account. Okay, he is my debtor. Okay, debit the receiver. Sales goods are going out from the business, so credit what goes out. So to sales account, this will be the journal entry. Okay, now have I will post this journal entry into Mr. Ram account. I will write here Mr. Ram account, the name of the account. Now, Mr. Ram account, whatever transaction is related with Mr. Ram, I am going to record it in his account. Now, I made a sales to Mr. Ram, right? This sales, let's say on 24th of May. Okay, here I will write the date 24th of May 2025. Mr. Ram account is being debited. So on the debit side, what I am going to mention, what I have done, I have sold goods to him. Okay, so I will write to sales account. What is this JF? If you remember in the previous video, I have told you the format of journal, and here over here we write LF. What is LF? Ledger folio. What does ledger folio number? This is the page number on which this particular account is. So when I am recording the transaction, when I am posting the transaction in Mr. Ram account, whatever, let's say 22 page number. Okay, so this page number I am going to mention it over here. That Mr. Ram account 22 page number I have to consider, and this particular entry is on which page number? Let's say on 15th page number. So this particular page number I will write it over here. In future, if I have to do a cross reference, I can do it. If it will be easy for me, because I am going to deal with Mr. Ram in so many transactions. Okay, so I don't know which page number I have to see if there is some mistake. Okay, so this will help me to directly go to this particular page number, and I can record the transaction based on it. Now, Mr. Ram account debit, let's say 40,000 worth of goods I have sold to him. So what I will do, here I will write the amount 40,000. Okay, easy. Date, particulars, journal folio number, amount, rupees. This comes on the debit side. Now what I will write on the credit side, let's say Mr. Ram, the goods which I sold to him, he returned to me. Okay, what will be the entry? Sales return account debit to Mr. Ram account. Let's say goods worth rupees 10,000 he returned to me on 28th of May. So here I will write the date 28th of May. What happened on 28th of May? The goods returned. From whom? From Mr. Ram. So Mr. Ram account is credited. So on the credit side, I will mention the details, the particulars, what happened. He returned the goods. Okay. So sales return. Here I will write buy. On the debit side, we write to. If the entry we are recording on the credit side, we write buy. Okay. Buy, sales, return. Whichever page number it is, let's say 17. Here I will write 17 and amount rupees 10,000. Okay. Easy. This is how the transactions are posted into the ledger. This is known as ledger. Now, let's say on 30th of May, Mr. Ram wants to pay me the money. He will ask me how much I am liable to pay to you. 40,000 worth of goods I have sold to him. 10,000 worth of goods he returned to me. What is left? 30,000. It becomes easy for me to tell him like 30,000 amount is due from you. Let's say if this is not being posted, if I just keep on journalizing and just on keep on recording the transaction in the journal, then at the end of the month when I want to know how much Mr. Ram is liable to pay to me, I can't just take the calculator and keep on recording all these things. Okay, this is the easiest way wherein I'll get to know, okay, Miss 30,000 is due from Mr. Ram on 30th of May. He will pay me cash. Okay, now let's say he paid me 20,000. Right, what I will do, he was liable to pay me 40,000. Okay, 10,000 worth of goods he has returned, 20,000 he paid to me, remaining is what? 30,000. What I will do with this 30,000? I will carry it forward to the next month. So by balance carry forward, I will write it by balance carry forward 10,000, and on 1st of June I will write to balance brought forward 10,000. So this is how whenever transactions are being recorded in the books after a particular time, it depends on the organization. Some organization post it regularly every day, some post it weekly, some post it monthly, some post it quarterly, depending on that transaction that are occurring in that particular organization, right? Now this is what this there are two types of accounts when we are saying about ledger. There are two types of account. One is permanent accounts and one are temporary accounts. Permanent accounts and temporary accounts. Now when we say permanent and temporary, there are five the all everything all the transaction will be related to five categories only. It will either be assets, it will be liabilities, it will be capital, it will be expense, or else it will be income. Whatever transactions are happening in the business, all these transactions will related to these five categories only. So these three are considered as permanent accounts because these three are going to be recorded in the balance sheet. Any transaction related to these three categories will be recorded in the balance sheet. We are carry forward to the next year. Whereas this expenses and income, they are known as temporary accounts, which we will close it at the end of the year. Okay, at the end of the year, we will close these accounts. What are expenses? Incomes like salaries, rent, wages, electricity bill, fuel expenses. What are all these things? These are the expenses which have occurred in that particular year. And in that particular, whatever income we have earned, whatever expenses we have incurred, based on that, we will get to know whether there is a profit in this particular year or whether there is a loss in this particular year. We will close this account. We will not carry forward it to the next year. Okay, so these are known as temporary accounts. Okay, I hope you got to know what is ledger. The next video will consist of what is the difference between journal and ledger. If any difficulty, do let you know. See you. Bye bye.